Okay, here's a portmanteau for you. FinTech. It means financial technology. So let's get into it. London has become Europe's capital for FinTech companies, but Brexit has seen the industry considering relocating to Berlin, as Andre-Pierre du Plessis discovered when he met a New York-based FinTech startup.
This is what the trading floor of the New York Stock Exchange looks like, a place where people trade shares in stock markets. But getting access to this world can be hard. Piers Crosby works for StockTwits. It's like Twitter, but for the stock market. The startup allows anybody to buy and sell stocks from their smartphone. StockTwits has over 1 million users, most of them under 40, talking on a Twitter-like platform, providing personal advice on investments.
In financial markets, the exchange of information is kind of it's the core currency. And the idea is that for the longest time, most people have accepted information as one direction, right? So journalists produce information that we as consumers consume. What we've basically found is that it's much easier for actually consumers to become the reporters as well. We've developed a community of 300,000 essentially reporters, right? And so they provide this real-time information on, via direct channel, via, kind of an open public forum channel. And, that basically replaces a majority of what media companies have done prior.
To make informed decisions,
companies like Bloomberg, Reuters, and E-Trade already sell software that offers similar services. What makes StockTwits different is that it's free and takes no commission.
Large competitors don't even really have us on the radar yet. When you think of a Bloomberg, they have, say, 530,000 terminals, right? And each of those costs $22,000 a year. We close to 300,000 users, right? But it's a free product, so it's a very different market. That said, I think at some point in time there will be moments of question for them as to should they be in this business? Is this even a business they want to be in?
The company just raised $2 million in additional funding, bringing its total to nearly $14 million. It wants to use this to replicate its US community in other markets. London would be an obvious choice for a European office. But following the Brexit vote, fintech groups say investment in their startups will shrink if the UK loses access to the European single market. That's why Berlin, the cradle of Germany's tech industry, is aggressively wooing these companies. And as the impact of Brexit plays out, StockTwits is instead focusing on growing its American user base.
Personal investing is a trend that's here to stay. And we see the kind of, active engagement of users as being, reflective of people actually wanting to take their money into their own hands.
Andre-Pierre du Plessis, TLT World, New York.